Hi everyone, I'm Tamsin and I'm here to provide you with some really important information regarding your final year of study with us. As part of your third year, your final year, you've got some option units that we're really keen to make you aware of that you're going to have to pick from. So we were keen to put a video together for you to make sure you've got all of the key information that you actually need to make an informed choice for the units that you wish to do in your final year. So welcome to this video. As part of the video, I'm going to be giving you some really important information, some key dates that are really important for your selections of option units for your final year of study. So your unit leaders, they've put together some information. We've got some videos to show you that really discusses the units that are available to you that you can actually select in order to study. Really important choice to make, because of course the units that you pick, the option units that you pick, it will have a big impact on your final year of study with us and also your career going forward. So that was why we were so keen to give you as much information as we could in order to help you make the best possible choice for you. So in terms of choosing those option units, after the Easter break, you're going to be able to actually make those choices about the option units that you would like to study next year. So these will be in addition to the core units that you'll be studying as part of your programme. And let me tell you, we've got a really exciting year ahead and some great core units for you to really look forward to. It's really important that you carefully consider the options and those option units that are available to you very carefully. And I would advise that being prepared is really the key to actually securing the options that you want. The reason for that is spaces on those options units are limited. So if you just wait until when that window opens for you to start thinking about the option units that you might like to do, it's probably already too late. And a little bit later on in this video, I'm going to be giving you some more information around the key dates when those the option window actually opens. Got a really exciting year to look forward to in terms of your final year. So I hope that you have a wonderful summer. I hope you get a really good rest. And then you come back totally fresh. And I would like to take this opportunity just to reiterate the importance of really making the most of all of the opportunities that we provide you with, and to make sure you're attending all of those sessions to get the best possible experience and make the most of those units, these wonderful units that we've got in store for you in your final year. So what will you be doing in your final year? Semester 1, in terms of those core units, you'll be doing strategic tourism management, the tourism graduate. You'll be doing another unit, tourism crisis and risk management, global tourism development, and also you'll be starting that research project, so that dissertation, which will also carry on into the second semester because it's of course a big project. And you'll be picking, in addition to those other core units that I just mentioned, 2 option units. And that's really the purpose of this video, for me to provide some more detail to you around those options that you can actually choose. So in terms of those third year option units that I keep referring to, we've got some wonderful options available to you, totally dedicated and specific to your programme and area of interest. So we've got tour entrepreneurship, we've got digital tourism marketing professional, global tourism local solution, and also language options. So really you're going to be choosing 2 of those options for your semester 2 study with us. In terms of giving you some advice around what you need to consider when you're picking your option units, I'd recommend that you really think, have you got a career path in mind that you'd like to follow? And will this unit actually complement that and in some way help you to actually get where you want to be with your future career? Also think about what you enjoy. Typically, if you enjoy something, you are likely to do much better at it. So think about what you've enjoyed in the previous units that you've actually studied on with us. And also reflect on what your strengths are. If perhaps you're very creative and you know that you enjoy that within units, and that's certainly some of your strengths. Alternatively, you might really love writing. You might love, undertaking research tasks. You might be very analytical. So think about what your skills are, what you enjoy most, and then allow that to actually inform your choice of unit. Alternatively, thinking about how you might want to challenge yourself. You might think, actually, I'm not very strong at a certain area, so I want to take a unit to really improve my kind of knowledge and skills within a certain area of marketing and advertising. So as you're aware, I'm your year tutor for this year, and next year Dee will be your year tutor, and she's put together some guidance around how to pick these option units.
So I'd say first things first, have a think about the kind of career that you're interested in. If you've done a little bit of work experience, if you've done placement, something like that, and you've got an idea in mind, have a think about some of the skills that you might need, or maybe have a chat with your personal tutor and have a think about some of the skills that you might need for your career, and have a look at where they match with the content of the units. If you're really unclear, and there's no problem with that, that's quite common and quite normal, then have a think about what's kind of resonated with you in your university career so far. Think about what topics have you enjoyed, because I think you always do better at something that you enjoy. Yeah, have a look at where that kind of matches, and have a think about what you think you might enjoy.
So in terms of your options then, so we will now have a look at some videos that your unit leaders have put together, giving you a little bit more information about their unit and what you could expect if you actually pick that unit.
Hello, my name's Carolyn Branston and I'm the unit leader for Tourism Entrepreneurship, 15 credit option unit at level 6 on the Tourism Management degree. Delighted to be able to present this for you. It's an exciting unit, it's quite a different unit from other units that you've taken. And this year we've had a nice cohort of 26 students this year who chose this option. What this unit does is it facilitates entrepreneurial behaviour. So this is not only an opportunity for you to develop entrepreneurial and enterprise skills to use in another business, it also gives you the opportunity to consider whether or not one day you might want to start up your own business as a really high profile entrepreneur, or just as a lifestyle business, or something you'd like to do some freelancing. It gives you the opportunity. So here we have a unit, it's a portfolio based unit, 100% coursework, and it allows you to look at the wider tourism industry, not only travel related. We can also look at event-based tourism, hospitality, and you would generate a new business idea, whether it's for private profit or a social enterprise. So the aims of the unit, therefore, is to get you to experience the entrepreneurial process, not just write about it, but engage in it. So that's where we help to develop different types of enterprising behaviours and attributes, and for you to fully engage with that. So we look at the concept of creativity and being creative thinking, not just in the artistic sense, but more about problem solving and coming up with new ideas. And importantly, you need to reflect to improve your entrepreneurial performance at the end of the unit as well. So this really enhances your career perspective. It's 100% coursework. It's a business ideas portfolio, but you will need to engage, which everybody really enjoys, and their confidence grows tremendously. So I look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
I'm going to be talking about the Digital Tourism Marketing Professional Unit. This is a follow-on unit for students in the tourism programme who might have studied Tourism Digital Marketing Essentials in their second year. It just sort of really builds on the topics in that, so talking about digital marketing channels like social media, email, search engine optimization, all those different sorts of things in that digital world we live in, but really kind of looking at them through the lens of the customer journey, and specifically travel and tourism customers. So I am from a digital marketing background, and I just love how digital has completely transformed the world we live in, but especially the travel industry. And the reason I like this unit in particular is it really helps us put ourselves in our customers' shoes and make sure our marketing is tailored to individuals and how they exist in a digital environment. as much as possible. So there's a little bit of kind of psychology in there as well, which I quite like. I think they'll enjoy, I mean, a lot of students, you know, like me, we've kind of grown up in a digital world, and yeah, everyone uses social media, everyone's used to getting emails, but actually being able to look at it from a kind of corporate company point of view and see how much thought and research and consideration really goes in to coming up with amazing marketing campaigns. I think it often surprises students how long it takes to craft the perfect social media post, for example. This unit is assessed via a portfolio method, so there'll be a couple of things. There will be a customer persona that we'll create, so again that's where that psychology comes in, an overview of our sort of target customer for travel and tourism brand, what makes them tick, where they hang out online, what might prevent them from interacting with the organisation, and what they're looking for from a travel and tourism organisation. So that's the first part, the empathetic customer persona, and then the second element of the assessment is a customer journey map. So we'll see how this customer is going to find out about us, that initial brand awareness stage, hopefully visit our website, interact with us on there, learn a bit more about us as a brand, maybe go away, not purchase yet, until we persuade them with some really good digital marketing. They become a customer of ours, and then finally we look at that retention stage and how do we keep our customers loyal, happy, and telling everyone else how great we are as a brand.
I'm Mark McCulloch, Senior Lecturer here at Manchester Metropolitan University, and this is an introduction to global tourism and local solutions, the unit that invites you to think globally but act locally. Global tourism and local solutions takes a really close look at grassroots tourism. So we'll be looking at local tourism initiatives and how those local tourism initiatives can essentially really contribute to or help challenge some of the international, global challenges that naturally come with international tourism. I absolutely adore teaching global tourism and local solutions. You know, I'm a firm believer in the fact that travel spawns hope. And I think in the wake of many global challenges in tourism, you think about the climate crisis, you think about kind of aspects of sustainability. We really look at the positive power of tourism and how particular tourism initiatives at a grassroots level can really positively come back to a better world. I think you'll enjoy studying global tourism and local solutions due to its diversity. In global tourism and local solutions, we take a look at the Sustainable Development Goals. We'll take a look at diversity. We'll be able to take a look at local impacts. Hopefully lots of new topics that you haven't been able to learn before. And in global tourism and local solution, we really believe in the power of choice. You'll be looking at a variety of case studies, and you'll also be self-selecting some local tourism initiatives to analyse, to unpick and to explore. Global tourism and local solutions is assessed by an individual 3,000-word report where you'll analyse specific case studies against the Sustainable Development Goals and come up with your own recommendations for how tourism organisations can continue to flourish. In global tourism and local solutions, we really do work hand in hand with the tourism industry. The case studies that we select, we know extremely well, and we have a really high level of exposure to. So the connection there with businesses is certainly something that GTLS will bring to the table. If you're interested in sustainability, if you're interested in local authorities and structures, if you're interested in, again, looking at how local organisations can contribute to some of the global sustainable development challenges, then I'd say GTLS is for you.
now we've heard more about those option units that are available to you, what happens next? So you'll be receiving an email from the university around the 6th of April with a link to the options portal and how you can actually access it. So I'd strongly recommend that you keep an eye out for that email. It's going to come to your MMU student email, so do keep an eye out for it and do make sure you're flagging it. The option selection period, and I mentioned that earlier, that it's really, really important to kind of know what it is that you're wanting to select in terms of your option before this date, otherwise it's probably too late for you to secure your preferred option. The option selection window, it will open on Monday the 24th of April and it closes on the 5th of April. So make sure you're really, really prepared and you're really engaging with that selection process as early as you possibly can. I would recommend that you do that as soon as possible on Monday the 24th of April. Make sure you're prepared. As I said before, those options are going to fill up fast. So you should be logging on as soon as you possibly can when it opens to give you the best possible chance of securing your first choice. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you found it interesting and enjoyable to hear more about the options that are available to you. Do make sure you keep an eye out for that email and make sure you're engaging with that options portal as soon as you possibly can on Monday the 24th.